Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the Jippy House. So, as you just saw in that intro, Sonic Cybernetics is the name of the third part of the Sonic animated series. It's something I've had in development for a while, like I already knew the name and the story that I was going to do next. It was just, I had to make the logo and throw together this intro, and I didn't expect for it to happen so soon, and so since it did, I figured I'd show you guys and kind of talk about what I have planned going forward, and I can't really get into any story stuff because it's a little too soon to do that, I think. And there's a lot that is very secretive about the story. Like there's a lot of twists and turns it takes. So I can't really give you a brief summary of what to expect, but I can give you little elements of things. Obviously, I'm going to be continuing these characters and developing them. And, you know, that's not going to change. But I guess I can say that I'm taking a slight new direction, where I'm kind of changing the tone ever so slightly to something a little bit more comedic. And it's not like my other episodes weren't comedic at times, but they never really had a moment that was really funny. It was kind of just like a bunch of kind of funny moments spread out, and it isn't really what I intended for it to be. So there's that, but there's also the fact that I want it to be more Sonic-like. I want it to feel more like a Sonic show, and you know, so that's why in the intro, as you see in Bark's screen in his little segment of the intro, you see that little goal ring, and that's just not there for reference. That's there because it's going to play a major role going into this story. There's going to be a lot of visiting special stages, getting Chaos Emeralds. And like in Revolution, where, you know, Shadow was kind of traveling through the city and it felt like a level, those kind of scenes I realized I was really lacking back when I was making Doomsday. Just a scene of a character going through an environment at a really high speed and just collecting stuff like that. I mean, that's what Sonic's all about, you know? So I feel like having that in a Sonic show is really important. And so now that I've realized that, you know, by the end of Revolution, a little late, but I'm now going to incorporate that very heavily into the rest of the series, Cybernetics and what comes after. Now, I've been trying to give myself a break, and I have just not been able to do it. I cannot do it. I stop working, but then I start working, and I'm like, oh God, I didn't even realize I was working. It's like my body's just working against what I want. And I've been doing a lot of Photoshop work, like doing new texture skins for super transformations for some characters that don't originally have one. So lots of Photoshop work, because there's a lot of characters that are going to transform into super form or whatnot. But I'm not going to reveal which characters, but I'm just going to say it's going to happen. So it's been really exciting to kind of just see all these new things kind of come to life in a 3D environment. There's a lot of new characters I'm bringing in that I'm really excited for. I can show some things, but some things are kind of like relevant to the plot, like a little too relevant. Like if I showed them, it would spoil things and kind of ruin certain twists and turns that the story takes. So I kind of have to just stay quiet about that, which is why I said I can't give a brief summary of anything really. So thank you so much for all the support that you guys have been showing me on the Sonic Revolution movie and Sonic Doomsday movie and all the episodes that were released separately. It's been going up in views, and I want to thank you for that. And like, you know, for those of you who left comments and gave feedback, it's all appreciated, and I am very much excited for you guys to see where the story goes for these characters. The truth is, I have way too much time on my hands, just in general, which may change in the near future, by the way, but it's not going to really impact how I work on these, but it may slow things down slightly, but things are also speeding up this year with the way I produce these things. There were some huge gaps in between the Revolution episodes, especially. That was like crazy. So I'm going to try to be getting these out in a more steady way, but yeah. There will be some, this will be a more busy year for me, which I hope and I assume would be the case for all of you out there. Before I close out this video, I want to end it with a few special teases. Now, these shots are not actually from an episode, but they're just for testing purposes, just visual purposes, so I could see, you know, what I'm looking at. So thank you all so much for watching. Please stay tuned into the channel for more videos, more content like this, and like all the other crazy things that we do. We appreciate you being a guest in the Jippy House, and peace out, y'all.